What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Fordham Firesides. I'm your host, Hank Michaels. Today, we have a special guest, Evan Manafort. He is here to promote his personal brand of Limoncello, which goes by the name of Evancello.
It does. Thank you very much for having me. I'm excited.
Of course. So yeah, tell me about this brand. Why do you make it? Like, how does this work? How did this come about?
We do make it. I make it with my family. It's a recipe that's been in the family for a long time, starting with my mom's dad. He's from southern Italy.
Okay.
From Calabria.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know like what limoncello is, I'll just explain it. It's like a sweet Italian lemon liquor that you make out of lemon peels.
Okay.
And it's very traditional. Usually people drink it after dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been making it, I have with my family for 5 or 6 years now.
Okay.
And it's kind of just like a fun project that we do.
Okay.
But people ask me for it nonstop, and so I decided, that I was maybe gonna make a business out of it.
Okay. So what makes this your limoncello? Are they your lemons?
So that's a good question.
Yes.
The batch that we did, not this one, the one before,
Mm-hmm.
the lemons were from my own lemon tree.
Okay.
That I had in my garden, and we grow not just lemons, we grow like peppers, zucchini, tomatoes,
Mm-hmm.
all sorts of things.
Okay.
Just for cooking and to like give out to people.
How'd you get your own lemon tree?
That was actually very tough because a lemon tree takes 4 years to sprout lemons.
Mm-hmm.
And so we bought one. My nono knew some guy
Okay.
that had like a greenhouse that had lemon trees. So we bought one like 3.5 years into the process.
Okay.
And then cared for it for the other, 6 months.
Okay.
Until it was ready to go.
Oh, nice. So it took a while, but now you're here.
Yeah.
Do you make lemonade with it also?
We do. So you just
Okay.
use the peels and you like soak them in vodka.
Okay.
So the vodka breaks down all the zest
Okay.
and absorbs it, and then you take the peels out and you add sugar water. But then you have the rest of the lemons left over, which you can do absolutely anything with, like lemonade. We make lemon ice.
Okay.
You can use it just for like general cooking,
Okay.
etc.
So the only ingredients to limoncello are just the vodka, the peels, and then sugar water.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
That's pretty nice.
It's really simple.
Can we try some?
We can absolutely try some.
Let's try some.
I'm looking forward to it.
I have my new Better Call Saul mug, which I got the other day, because I talked about Better Call Saul on the show, so why not?
Don't want to get it on your equipment here.
Oh, yeah, true.
So usually I don't really drink it like a shot. I just take like
Little sips.
a little sip. Yeah.
Very good. This is
Thank
sweet.
you very much.
Yeah,
Cheers. Thank you for having me.
of course. So what do you do with these bottles then? Do you give them out? Do you sell them?
So I'm not really supposed to sell them yet because
Okay.
there's 2 licenses that I need.
Oh, I see.
There's
that
one that
makes
I need
sense.
to manufacture and one I need to distribute. So I haven't been selling it, but I'm planning on that this summer when I'm home and I have some free time.
Okay.
Because you know how busy school gets after March break. It's like a just absolute sprint to the finish with finals and
Yeah. Yeah, obviously it's
it being
hard.
warm and people wanting to be outside and like the social scene. So I'm gonna start doing it this summer and start selling it.
Okay.
At that time.
Okay.
But yeah, for now I've just been giving it out to people.
Yeah. How do you get these bottles? Do you like order the bottles in bulk and then print the labels separately, or okay?
Yeah, we just buy like maybe 100 of these bottles at once.
Okay.
Like 8 or 9 cases,
Mhm.
and then my uncle Peter actually owns a sign business,
Mhm.
and he makes stickers like this and big
Oh, perfect.
billboard signs, stuff like that.
Who made this design right here?
He designed that.
He designed it.
He did. I think my mom and my dad sent him that photo, which is really funny if you take a look at it.
Okay.
But the lemons and like the little.
I can see if I can do this here.
Yes.
Yeah, take a look.
Yeah, and if you want to see more photos, I have a website,
Okay.
which is evancello.com,
Okay. I'll link it in the description.
that I made recently, and then Instagram,
Okay.
which is just Evancello.
Nice. Nice. So so you have some of them at school and you
do.
give them to friends
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I saw on that Instagram page that you were like at Pugsley's promoting it. What went
was.
down there?
So when I first made the Instagram, the first people that I followed, which was part of like my marketing strategy, were vendors on Arthur Avenue, restaurants, marketplaces, things of that nature. So I added Pugsley's, and immediately after my first photo, Peter, the son,
Okay.
DM'd me, or he commented on the photo saying that he wanted to try some.
Oh, that's awesome.
He wanted to have a bottle. So I think I was home the next weekend, and I grabbed like 3 or 4 of them.
Okay.
And brought one to him one night, and we did a little taste test.
Okay.
Which is cool. And like behind the counter and everything.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, what do I owe you, for the bottle?" And I was like, "Oh no, don't worry about it. Like I'm just kind of giving it out, like feeling the marketplace out."
Yeah.
But I'd love to have a special on the menu.
Okay.
I kind of like played that out a little bit, like politics. Get that. So now I have a special on the menu.
Which is
a penne slice, a pepperoni slice, garlic knots, and a Snapple for $10.
Okay.
So you don't get any limoncello with the special.
No.
But that's kind of how it came together.
Are you trying to like get Evancello on the Pugsley's menu at some point?
That would be amazing.
You'd have to have a lot.
I would have to have a lot.
Yeah,
because once I ramp up full production with this, and I can, do 1,000 bottles at a time. Like not me necessarily, but if I were to reach out to like beverage distributor,
sure,
like a manufacturer, and gave them the recipe,
they do the bottling for you. It saves you a lot of time.
If I could do that, I could have bottles at Enzo's, and bottles at other restaurants, other marketplaces, and do like product like meetings, which is funny.
Yeah, imagine like your face being like on bottles and all these restaurants in Arthur.
Yeah, like do taste testing, like the restaurant owners or like the chefs that like make the decision.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
How
did the meetings with the vendors go? Or you reached out to them? Did you actually meet with any of them? And
no, that's the next step.
Okay.
That's the next step once I start selling it.
Some of like the liquor stores and stuff down Arthur.
Yeah, absolutely. Where was I? I was at Cantina Liquor, the Cantina Liquor Store, like on Arthur Avenue on the same side as Greco Market.
Yeah, way down. I walked past it today.
There's I think 4 or 5 different types of limoncello in there.
Okay.
So they would definitely consider it.
Okay.
And we could maybe like taste test and.
Do you know anything about your competition there? Are they other like personal brands of people, or are they more like mass market limoncellos?
The biggest one is called Pellini.
Okay.
And I've done some research on Pellini and tried some, and this I like more. But like obviously it's hard to keep the family recipe and like the little things intact when you're making a lot of bottles. But I don't think I'm gonna make so many bottles that would be a problem. But the reason I did the research was because I wanted to see what they were selling it for, what the prices looked like for the market.
Okay.
To see like if it was even feasible financially.
Sure.
Which I think it is by a good amount.
Huh. If you do like kind of mass produce like that, do you have to have some kind of deal with whoever makes the vodka, which you soak the lemon peels in? I
don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, just an ingredient.
Huh.
Just buy it like you would buy.
Just any kind.
Yeah.
So what if you go out to like the big like bottle distributors, and like what decides like what vodka they end up using?
What would I end up using?
Well, no. What would they use in that case? And do you think they'd have to like make a deal with?
Oh, with in the other cases.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure.
You're not sure.
You could negotiate with them if you're buying in big volume to get the price down.
Yeah, I mean, like if you went with like Grey Goose or something, would Grey Goose have to go on the bottle?
That would be incredible.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Ideas here.
They buy your brand, and then there's like a whole like Grey Goose line of limoncello that's like because of you.
That would be cool.
You just dropped out of college now.
So that's kind of where people's recipe differ.
Okay.
The types of lemons that you use are very important because you want zesty lemons. Okay. And then the vodka mixture is also very important. Okay. And we have like a special mix for that.
Okay. Is that like different different vodkas together?
We mix 2 different things.
Oh, I see. And then what do you mean by like different types of lemons? Are there like different types of lemons you can grow, or is it about the environment, or is it just like a different like genus of lemons? If that's the right way to say it.
No, it is. There's a specific type of lemon called the Sorrento lemon.
Okay.
That you'll find in Italy. It's very popular. They're big.
Okay.
And they're not as sour. They're a little sweeter. And the peels are really good for this kind of thing.
And that's what you have?
Yeah. That's what we try to use.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's not always possible.
So there's probably like not a lot of that type of lemon in America unless you're growing it yourself.
I mean, they have them here.
Oh, they do?
In some of the Italian markets here.
Okay. No, that's really cool though. So what do you see as like the end game for this? Do you want to work in like having your own like private liquor business?
I think about that sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a finance student. I'm kind of going the wealth management, investment banking route, and that's something that interests me. But this is like a passion
Sure.
of mine that I'm, very involved in, something that like really interests me. So I think if I am able to go to a distributor or a manufacturer and have them take that part of the process over for me, and then I can just work on the marketing and the selling, then it's absolutely something that I can do part-time while I'm working.
So it could be like a hobby / side gig for
and
the
just
foreseeable future.
And if it goes, to become something big, I can make that my full-time job, or I can explore a sale to a other big company. Or, I mean, there's a bunch of end game options, but probably I'm going to start with running it part-time. And just see kind of where it takes me.
So this summer is like a big time for you regarding Evancello. Once school work's out of the way, you're going to see where you can like reach out to and stuff. Are you going to try and go for those big distributors like this summer, or are you going to wait to kind of like build up your brand a little bit more?
Well, I need the licenses.
Oh yeah, that's true. How do you get those?
There's a state board that you have to go through. There's a lot of paperwork.
You have to go like a hearing or something, or like sit down in front of some board or something?
You might have to after you file the first round of paperwork. I'm not quite sure how long that takes. I think it's maybe 3 months. But you might be able to start while you have the application in. Kind of like a patent.
How much are you planning on selling this for?
So the market price right now, I think for this like size bottle is like $35. So I would say somewhere around there. Maybe
a little more because it's a little more like personal, not
and I can
mass
produce
market.
it, I think, like in the 20s. Low 20s.
Yeah, that seems fair. And your dad and your brother help you out with it a bit too, right?
Yes, my dad and my brother, but also the rest of my family. My sister is very into it, my mom especially, and then my nona love helping me with it. It's like a very involved process. Because we made with this batch like 100 bottles or so, and it was a lot of lemons.
How long does that take to go from picking the lemons to having it in bottles?
About a month. Yeah, about a month.
So is that like fermentation when it's like soaking and stuff?
Yeah, that takes like 2 weeks or so.
Oh, wow.
But we had like 3 5-gallon pails full of lemons, like several hundred lemons that we all had to peel.
And then use the actual lemons for lemonade or something then? Nice. Do you recommend drinking this with ice usually, or is it just like straight?
Usually straight. I like to keep it in the refrigerator or in the freezer. This one I haven't put in the freezer because it's not as strong as the other ones. And so it'll actually just freeze over.
Oh, wow.
But usually it won't. And you can take it out and it'll be like nice and frosty.
So is that like a like production error, or did you try and just make like a range of like strengths?
That was my dad.
That
was my dad because he wanted like something that was more drinkable. Not that it wasn't drinkable before it was good. It was just a little strong.
Yeah, no, it's good to like try with like different like alcohol contents to kind of figure out what tastes best, find that happy medium. Yeah, this is awesome. What if someone wants a bottle now? Should they hit you up and try and buy one?
They should absolutely hit me up. I haven't really started giving out bottles, but we usually have people over on like Friday nights or Saturday nights. So I'll have like a bottle or two, and I'll like pour it out for people if they ask. And
if someone wants to buy one down the line, should they message your Instagram page?
Yes, they absolutely should.
Keep that in mind. It's very good. I can attest to it. I had some just now.
Thank you. Yeah, so my Instagram page has my email on there. And you can send it through there, or you can just DM me.
That's perfect. All right, Evan. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the Evancello.
Absolutely.
It's very good. I'm really excited to see where this goes. I wish you all the best of luck in the future. Thank you guys for watching. Hit up Evan if you want some Evancello. And also, stay tuned in the future. Got more episodes coming out every week, and I will see you next time. Bye.